So let's go back to all the way to your freshman year. If you could tell somebody who's entering that phase of their life some advice on how to make the most out of the university experience, what would it be?
Just be involved in as much as possible. Build positive relationships with your professors. Those are the people that are going to really make a big difference in your future. You know, there's professors from here, obviously that are here, but also that have moved on to other universities that I've kept in touch with, that have brought me out as a guest artist at their university and things like that. So those doors are if you have good relationships with these people, are going to continue to open, and it's a beautiful thing. So I would say be involved, build relationships, and yeah, just don't get caught up in the craziness of it all, you know?
But my advice also is that something that worked for me was that if you think it would be fun or cool and you want to try it out, try it out.
Right, yeah.
Because if you don't like it, then you stop. It's really not that, like, it's not hard to figure it out.
So I really would say stay in control a bit of who you want to be, and not to let the influences be the things that are directing you, because they're influences, and at the end of the day you can be the artist that you want to be.
Right.
So take what you're learning and take what you're learning and apply it to what your major goal is. So the pincushion idea is your major goal, and you just attach a few things on that are going to help you get there.
Don't be afraid to branch out from the theater department, because you know, I've found that if I would have just taken the classes prescribed to me by, you know, the theater program, then I wouldn't have taken a lot of the cool classes that I did, you know, especially dance.
College is the time to do the most outlandish ideas that you have, because you have this amazing support system that even if it's not your best work, they're there to continue to help you grow.
Have a good balance of design work and completely irrelevant work, like something totally separate.
Sure.
So that not only are you able to like split your attention between those things, but also when you're doing the design work, it becomes much more important and easier to commit yourself to than if you are just, you know, design after design, if that's all that you're doing.
To really found yourself in the concept that you get out of life, what you put into it, you know.
And well, I've been really lucky because you know, actually being at theater school, it taught me how to hustle too.
Sure.
You know, ASU, it teaches you how to hustle if nothing else.
Like, spend your Friday nights drawing and making movies instead of just going out and like drinking and vomiting. Or do that, you know, switch it off. So you do that, you know, one Saturday night, and then the next one you do drawing. Because you got to use your time wisely.
The fact that I didn't overwhelm myself, I was able to really take from each project and learn from it. But there's something about joining in on as many projects as you can, because each set is different, and then you can learn from each set and take something away.
I learned from being on sets. You have to be on as many sets as possible. Learn the lingo, learn the equipment, learn how to put it together. And I think if I would have gotten into that a little bit faster and been on more projects, it would have helped me out later on.
Work with as many people as possible, work with different people, because you'll figure out what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, figure out, I guess just collaborate as much and take advantage of all the people that are around you, because I think when we leave, you won't be this closely surrounded by people with common interests.
I think film as an art form it gives you a lot of opportunity to talk about things you might not necessarily talk about otherwise.
Don't assume tremendous amounts of debt.